joining me, this is going to be your love messages from your person. Now, this reading is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising Mars, or Venus, or if you have a North Node in Cancer, a South Node in Cancer, or a Lilith in Cancer, then this reading is indeed for you. So let's take a look at what your person would like to convey to you. Okay, so first off, Cancer, we have the Four of Cups. Now I'm picking up that there could be an energy of separation between yourself and your person. You know, maybe you were trying to give to the situation. Maybe you were trying to pour in to the situation, and your person is feeling as if they have nothing to give. There's the energy of them holding back emotionally. You may have felt as if this individual was being was not appreciating what you were trying to pour into the relationship. Now, I feel like your person could be going through something emotionally, is what I'm picking up. And I feel as if your person may feel like they are at their, I'm hearing, this is like my last nerve. Now, I'm not saying that you're getting on their nerves, but I feel as if they are feeling very overburdened, very overwhelmed, and it is separate from you. So they feel like they cannot take on anything more emotionally, and they may feel like what you're trying to offer them will trigger them in some way, because they feel like they're ready to burst, to be quite blunt with you, Cancer. They feel like they are overwhelmed, overburdened, they're burnt out, is what I'm picking up. So if they've been acting quite distant from you, it's because they feel very burnt out. They are in a time of isolation, or they're wanting isolation. Look how this man's got his arms crossed. So it's almost as if I'm not open to receiving anything from anyone, not just you, Cancer, from anyone. Okay, because this person, they could be a boss for some of you. They could be running a business. They could be running their own company, is what I'm picking up. For some of you, this could be someone that you're in a relationship with, and they are feeling very overwhelmed. This is something that they're not conveying to you, but they feel very burdened. They feel as if they have to keep their head above water, and they feel like they have to be stoic. They feel as if they cannot convey that they are breaking down emotionally inside. They feel as if they have to put on a facade. They feel as if, I'm hearing, they feel like they need emotional help. But this person may feel like if they say they need some sort of support, it will make them look weak. And you could sense this from this individual, Cancer. You can sense that your person may need a bit of support. And I'm hearing that the support that they need in the now is to be left alone, is what I'm picking up. The support that they need in the now is to figure this out, whatever this thing is, on their own. But I definitely feel, and I say that quite lightly because I feel like this person does actually need emotional support, but I feel like maybe mentioning something about them seeing a counselor, or if they need to talk to anyone, you're there. But then just, give a bit of space, because I feel like this person feels to accept some sort of support would mean that they are weak, and they want you to see them as somebody that is strong and powerful. And I believe that they are, right? And I feel like admitting that you are struggling in some areas doesn't make you weak. It actually makes you powerful, because you're missing it to yourself. But this person feels as if you know that they're struggling emotionally, then you may not look at them in the same way, is what I'm picking up. And I feel like this person is trying to keep a brave face. This person is struggling in regards to their career. So this person may not be where they want to be in their career. They feel like at this age, whatever the age that they are, they should be more further along. They're not happy in their career. Maybe the company that they work for, if they are a manager, a boss, a CEO, the company is struggling and it's really taken its toll. I also feel like this individual feels like they have not been showing up in the right way in regards to you. and they feel a lack. They feel a sense of lack. They feel as if they are not where they should be in their life right now. Therefore, they don't want to be open to any type of love situations in regards to yourself or anyone else for that matter. So I feel like this person does not feel like they're successful. And because they don't feel like they're successful in most areas of their life, they do not feel worthy to be with anyone. We have let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. So this individual feels also what's coming through is that they want this situation between yourself and them to unfold naturally. Again, this is indication to say if you have been probing and pushing the situation along, and this person will just resist. This is why we've got the Four of Cups with the man with his arms crossed, right? This person wants to be able to open up naturally without being probed, without being asked a lot of questions. Now, you may feel like this person's energy is a little bit off, which is one of the reasons why you may have been asking a bit of questions. But I feel like this person wants to be in their power and they want to come towards you as opposed to you coming towards them. Is what I'm picking up right here. You could be dealing with an Aries or a Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars, Venus, North, South Node, or Lilith. I also feel as if this individual, for some of you, if you are in a relationship or a marriage with this person, that they do actually want to let go of their control issues. They are aware that they have been quite distant from you and they feel as if they are being selfish. They feel as if it's not fair for you to have to bear the burdens of their behavior because they're not communicating with you as to what's going on. And what's going on is they feel like they are failing in their career and they don't want to tell you this. Like I said, there's something about maybe their career or the position that they have in their career could be at stake for some of you. For others of you, I feel as if they want to appear like the emperor in your life, you know, someone that is a provider, someone that can take care of you, even though you can take care of yourself, but they feel like they are crumbling, maybe financially. I'm not seeing any pentacle cards here, but they feel like there's something tying in with their career, which ties in with their self-worth, and they are feeling a lack of self-worth. They're feeling overwhelmed. They're feeling very burdened. And at some point they feel like they are going to open up to you. They are going to tell you what's going on. We have passion in the reverse. It says, allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. I don't feel like this person has passion in their life at the moment because they're very fixated on their career. And because they're fixated on their career, you know, it's not going the way that they want it to be. And they are not allowing any room for passion, for love in their life. For some of you, they feel like they're non-deserving of that. For others of you, they feel like, you know, there's no room for that. You know, I have to sort myself out. I've got to make sure I get to the top of my career. I've got to climb the career ladder. And it's like an obsession with their career. It's like their whole life revolves around their career. And because of this, there's no room for passion. There's no room for a relationship. And I don't feel like this person set out for it to be this way, right? I feel like this individual had a goal in mind to reach to a certain level in their career, which is fine, but it's like their career consumed them. And you came onto the scene, or you could be dating this person, you could be married to this individual, and it's like the whole relationship just revolved around their career. And I'm hearing for some of you that if you felt that there was a third party, the third party is actually their career. It's like they're obsessed with it. And it ties in with their self-worth. They don't allow themselves to have joy. They don't allow themselves to have passion. They don't allow themselves to have fun. And what this person is coming through to say is that I haven't got the energy for any type of passions. And these passions could be like hobbies. These passions could be like spending time with you, being intimate. It's like they're saying that I am not in the right frame of mind to even think about incorporating passion in my life. And even if I did, I wouldn't know where to place that passion because I'm so busy and I've got so much things to do that once I tackle these things and once I finish tackling these things, I'm just drained, I'm tired, and it's making me feel depleted. And I know that this is not how life should be, but at the same time, I cannot get off this hamster wheel. But very soon, we have very soon, clearly decide what you want so it comes to you now. So they are coming to a point where they realize that this way of living is actually unhealthy, because even me channeling this is making me feel overwhelmed, right? So they are aware that it's unhealthy, and they do actually want more closeness. They do actually want, to be intimate with you in regard to like spending time with you, talking to you, having heart to heart conversations. But again, this individual needs to figure out how they're going to make time for these things and to drop the ball, because there's the energy of them being very fixated on, no, I've got to think about my career. And they have to really look at, why are they this way inclined? Maybe they grew up with a father figure that was a workaholic that didn't make much time for them and the family. There's something tying in with them believing that this is the way life should be. And if they do have feelings of wanting to be close to someone, being intimate with someone, it's like they disregard it. It's like they feel like, no, there's no point. I have no time. I have no room. But then there does come times when they think to themselves, you know what, it would be okay to actually connect with someone and, talk and have heart to heart conversations, or have someone hold me, or to hold someone and to kiss someone. They do want these things, but they just feel like there's no time for these things. So let's see what this person wants to say to you. What is their messages to you? All right, so we have 49. You could be 49, or this individual could be 49. You're always on my mind. I find myself daydreaming about you at work. So you see, work again. This person's obsessed with work. I zone out thinking of you when I'm with friends. They may think I'm rude, but they don't get it. I feel butterflies when I think of you. I keep checking my phone for a message, a text, hoping you'll contact me. When you do, my heart races, my palms sweat. I feel like a kid again. So I feel like this individual, they're quite something, can't they? This individual does have romantic feelings for you. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 1 and 3 is 4. Yeah, you could be dealing with an Aries, or you could have Aries in your chart. And I feel like this person does act stoic and so forth, but again, there is a part of them that does yearn for that closeness. They do think about you a lot, and this is something that they don't really convey, again, because it's an obsession with work, and they want to let go of their control issues. They are realizing that controlling their emotions, controlling their feelings, not making enough time for you is unhealthy. They want to incorporate balancing out, having more fun and romance in their life, as well as their career. They do actually love their career. And for some of you, if you're with this individual, they do love you. For others of you, if you're not with this individual, and this person does have romantic feelings for you, but they've been trying to reject it with the 4 of Cups. But it's Cups energy, so that's emotion. So they're also trying to reject their own emotions for you, but their higher self is coming through to say that they actually think of you a lot, and they keep looking at their phone when they're with their mates or their colleagues. They are thinking, oh, I wish Cancer could just text me or just tell me like something. But I feel like even if you do these things, they may not reciprocate in the way that you would like them to. So this person's a little bit of a taker. I feel like this individual may not know. Again, this is something tied in with having to be stoic, not showing my emotions, right? Let's see what else they want to say to you. We've got this card in the reverse. I watch you online. I need to make sure you're not talking or flirting with anyone else. I hate the likes and comments you get from others. What if you are interested in them and forget about me? 28, 8, 9, 10. Okay, person could be Aries, number 1, Aries again. Or you could have Aries in your chart. So this individual, I feel, this is something that they may have done in the past, where they may have been looking at your social media. But I feel like if in the now, they're not doing it anymore. Because again, they're very controlling. They're trying to control their emotions. This is the type of person that is afraid to let someone know how much they like them, because again, there's a fear of losing control. There's a fear of the person doing something. There's a fear of someone else having control over them. Okay, is what I'm picking up. So this person refrained from looking at your social media, because if they done it in the past, they didn't like the way it made them feel, right? So to keep that control, they choose not to look at what you're doing from what you're not doing on social media. Please don't leave me. I will change. I'll make it up to you. I cry when I think about how good you have been to me. I want to thank you for everything you have done for me. Your love has been so genuine and kind. I prayed to meet someone like you. I'll never meet anyone like you. You're so rare. 3 and 9. This person could be 39 or you could be 39. 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. This person could be a Gemini or you could have Gemini in your chart. So this individual, I feel, knows on a subconscious level that they have not been meeting you halfway, and they feel like eventually you're going to back off. You're going to, just get fed up and leave them, because for some of you, you could be phoning this individual and they're not answering their phone. This individual knows that you have poured in a lot into them. You've had a lot of patience with them, especially if they have not been opening up to you. It must be so frustrating. And they feel like at some point they're going to have to change, because we got very soon. So very soon they are going to want to decide what they want and how they feel, which is going to be a little bit uncomfortable for this individual. But I feel like this individual acknowledges the fact that you've done a lot for them. They acknowledge the fact that you are rare, and they acknowledge the fact that they cannot continue in this energy anymore. So let's take a look at what is the outcome for this actual connection. Okay, so we've got the 3 of Pentacles. So I feel like maybe in the next 3 months, or maybe, I don't know why I'm here in June, or like Virgo season, if this individual has been obsessed with work and they're putting work above anything else in regards to yourself and them, like not spending enough time at home, not being intimate enough at home with yourself, not making a move, not investing in the connection. If you are just dating this person, but you may not really see this person, this individual is willing, or will be willing. Remember, we all have free will, to ease up on their grip in regards to just being fixated on work, is what I'm picking up. They may have a lot of work colleagues that they manage, that they are around. So this indicates to me that they are going to be making more time and more room for, romance, fun, passion in their life. Yeah, 9 of Cups. Yeah, I feel like this individual will definitely see, this is like Cancerian energy. So maybe your birthday's at the end of June, some of your birthdays in July. There's something around this individual wanting to manifest something. I feel like they are going to want to manifest more joy in their life, and they may feel like there's something around them feeling as if the more they continue the way that they are being, the less passion and joy they will have in their life. So they are going to come into an energy of manifesting more happiness in their life, and it's almost as if they're going to realize that their fixation on work and the restrictions they have put around themselves has restricted them from implementing more passion in their life. So this is about them manifesting their way out of this stuck stagnancy and this way of being that they are in the now. They are going to be in the energies of manifesting more fun, lightheartedness, passion, playfulness, joy in their life, because their life seems quite mundane at the moment. Okay, so let's see. 10 of Cups in the reverse. I feel like this individual, they like to have a sense of control. There's something about when they're at the home, they don't feel a sense of control and balance. So there's still an energy of them still wanting to be out there, still wanting to find that control, especially in the work environment. So they still may have that tendency to be at work a lot, and if they do want to be outside of the home, they may want to explore other avenues, like, okay, let's go to a hotel, let's go on a date, because maybe you do spend a little bit of time with them at home, but it's just like dinner, how was work, oh, it's fine, bath, bed, both go to sleep. And this individual may want to travel more. I feel like this individual, may also want to do more outdoor activities, is what I'm picking up with the 10 of Cups in the reverse. So most of their passions may reside outside of the home. We have the Eight of Swords. This is brilliant. In the reverse, this indicates that this person is going to be coming out of that stuck energy, that mindset, that lack mindset. You know, this could include them talking about what's been really bothering them. They may open up and tell you, look, this is what's going on at work. You know, we're really struggling in the business, or whatever the case is, right? Or I'm not making that much. Whatever's going on with them, they are going to be expressing that. They could be having family issues as well that you may not be aware of. And this is something that they will be talking about, or they could be breaking free from family, is what I'm picking up. They could be breaking free from family. If they had a controlling family, they could be removing themselves from family, because they may realize that their unhappiness is associated with family. For some of you, they could have a lot of burdens placed upon them from family, and they're going to come to some sort of realization as to why they're in the situation that they're in the now, and it's tied to family. Okay, so we got the Moon card in the reverse. You could be dealing with a Pisces or a Cancer like yourself, but I feel as if this individual is going to be coming out of fear. They're going to be coming out of fear to know that, you know what, it's okay for me to emote to Cancer. It's okay for me to express how I'm really feeling, you know, because there's something about them feeling embarrassed. There's something about them feeling like you're not going to understand, you're not going to get it. And they have been repelling you away. They've been pushing you away energetically. Even if they say, oh, I'm fine, they're not fine. Okay. And their actions prove this. But there's an energy of them wanting to take their power back. And how they're going to be taking their power back is by putting themselves first and manifesting a more healthier, happier life for themselves with you involved. But there's some sort of work that they're going to be doing behind the scenes, is what I'm picking up. This could be tied in with the mother. There's some sort of mother energy here that they feel obligated to, and it's burdening them. And they may not want to convey this to you, because they may feel like you may think, oh my God, how can you say that about your mom? Or how can, or there's something to do with the family. Or they could have a child. There could be someone that is the mother of their child that they feel obligated to. And if you felt like this person liked this individual, they don't, but they're just obligated to this person because they've got a child together. But this person may be putting down a lot of rules and regulations onto your person, like, oh, I need this money, I need that money, or you need to do this. And it's been really wearing your person down, because they feel like, I have to be the emperor, I've got to be the emperor, right? And this person may feel like, okay, we share a child together, but doesn't mean that you can be controlling my life in all areas. So your person may be putting down boundaries, because there's something tied in with their family, with their mother, that's been upsetting them. And I feel like your person's going to be coming into their power, and they're going to be breaking free from these restrictions, and they're going to be manifesting themselves away from these burdens. And I feel like part of them doing that is maybe seeking counseling, and also by talking to you about what's going on, is as opposed to holding it all in. But that's what I have for you, Cancer. I will speak to you soon. Please like, share, and subscribe, and click that notification bell to be notified of future videos like this one. I'll speak to you soon. Take care. Peace out.